My name is Tom Cargella. I'm 16 and I go to North Delta Alternate.
I'm ML Schneider. I'm 17 and I graduated from SDSS this year, and right now I'm going to Emily Carr University.
My name is Kai Carpio. I am 17 and I attend Burns U Secondary School.
My name is Jade Lepore, and I am 18, and I was a former student of Burns U Secondary School and North Delta High School.
I am transgender. I identify as male. I identify as straight. I like girls.
I consider myself agender, I suppose, like between male and female. And I guess I would say I'm attracted to attractive people. So.
I tell people I'm transgender, but I do think I'm more gender fluid. I like to switch between being female and male, which is very confusing for some others. I'm pansexual. I don't care who I love. I just love anyone based on who they are.
I am transgendered. I identify as female, and I identify as pansexual.
I figured it out. It was something that I kind of carried with me for my whole life, and then kind of figured it out when I was, I guess, 14.
When I was 11, there was this girl named Carly in my class, and I think that was when I started to realize that I wasn't just attracted to males, like I was raised kind of thinking, by my parents, were raised in religious families and etc. My grandmother, for example, is very conservative. But when I was 15, that was when I realized that I guess I'm I would say bisexual. Yeah.
There wasn't an exact moment I first knew. It was kind of like a process. Like, I think when I was around 12, I decided that I was a lesbian, and then as I grew up, I thought I was a bisexual, and then I settled on transgender, and now I've come to being gender fluid. So it was more of a process than just like knowing.
I always had a feeling of I was different. I didn't exactly have a moment of time where I knew. I always felt that I was just a person. I liked whatever I wanted to like. I did whatever I wanted to do. And even if sometimes it wasn't supported, I still did it anyways. How I generally, when I first exactly knew I had to change was when I was 16. When puberty was happening, I wasn't exactly getting any facial hair or muscle. It was more of curve, and I had a little bit more of a glow. My hair just started to change colors, and I felt different. It's something that I can't exactly describe, but it was always a part of me that I knew I was different from the beginning.
I am out to most of my friends and my family. There are some people that don't know. Generally, the people that are closer to me know. When I came out, that was a bit crazy.
I was really lucky in this sense to be in Tawasin, because in that small town there were many people that were LGBTQ, and a lot of my close friends are also queer or just not straight. And I was really lucky to have, when I found friends, which before I was kind of picked on for just aspects of my personality, because nobody really seemed to notice my I guess my sexual tendencies, because I just kind of kept it really on the DL. And
I have come out several times, I guess. When I came out to my mom, it wasn't voluntary. She kind of pushed me into a corner, and I just screamed it at her, and she was really surprised at that. I attend a club here at Burns U, and I came out to my club members, and that was really refreshing because they started referring to me with male pronouns, which I liked. And my friends, they don't really know. I haven't really come up to them and said, hey, I'm gender fluid, but if they find out, they find out.
I didn't really have a coming out moment. I just kind of flowed into that. I was always very feminine in the beginning, so it wasn't really big of a shock when I came out with makeup and hair and looking all dolled up. So it was just kind of like, oh my god, you look amazing. Oh, thank you. So I really enjoyed my transition as of a person because I didn't have a difficult time. I just followed my heart in things that I really liked. So
At school, everyone treats me like they would any regular guy. At home, my family doesn't use my name or my pronouns, but what can you do?
My friends are all very, very cool with it. Everybody's very accepting of everybody in my little town. My family doesn't know. As far as they know, I'm straight and I identify as female, which I am still waffling. Everybody's thing is like, as I said, it was my personality that like would turn people away. But as far as my sexuality, everybody is really, accepting back into Wassen. And I've been lucky to be with people who really look past that and see, the person that you are.
Relatively well at school. People can be really supportive, but I do believe that people tend to forget that I do feel more inclined as a male than a female, and often just forget that I'm gender fluid, which kind of bothers me in a way, but they're really supportive of it, I think. At home, my twin sister, Renee, she's really supportive of it. She's always asking me questions about it, and it's really reassuring to talk to her. My mom ignores it most of the time, but sometimes she does mention how I'm her son, and that makes me feel really good about myself.
well, when I was first going to Burnsley Secondary School, it wasn't exactly the greatest experience. I was definitely made fun of a lot for being different. I didn't exactly have that many friends to start off with. I was always that quiet kid that didn't exactly know what to do at first. People were just very, very mean in class, and I could see that teachers saw that I was in pain, but exactly didn't know what to do. So it was a really big thing, but they were always there for me, so
Most teachers that worked with me when I was going through the process of coming out and beginning my transition, most teachers didn't know what to do. Some just didn't understand it, and that was very frustrating, and I felt quite alone and as though I had no support, and I don't want other kids to have to do that.
I feel like it's very important in the sense that it's even necessary to have to instigate a procedure, because I feel like in a perfect world we wouldn't even have to, because everybody would just like be accepting that we're all Homo sapiens and that's all that matters. Like, it is like in this time though very important, because people do not understand that having a different gender, a different sexuality doesn't make you a weirdo and doesn't make you like obscenely different.
The sexual minority
Uh, it's not a choice. It's not a choice at all. If I could choose not to do this, then I would have, because it's difficult. And everyone just deserves to be happy, really.
I guess all I really have to say is like, it doesn't define the person that you are. Like, the person that you are defines the person that you are, and what you do and how you behave and who you're with. Like, when you find the right people, they won't mind. They'll support you in everything that you do.
Just be who you want to be. Don't feel that you have to hide who you are. I think you should just feel proud of, like, you know, who you are inherently, and do whatever you want to do.